Hello, and welcome back to another video. So we're going to be talking about Air Wick. Air Wick is a fragrance company, I think. They do the plug-ins and the sprays and all that stuff. We've all heard of Air Wick forever. And I personally have been avoiding Air Wick for my entire life. I always thought they were a inferior brand. I thought that their air fresheners were like just junk and kind of just like messed with the smell instead of removing the smell or odors. So I recently found out that Air Wick has essential oils in them now. And I am a big proponent on organic and natural. And when I heard about essential oils, I thought, I'm going to give this a shot because I'm getting really tired of Febreze. I'm getting really tired of Glade. They seem to make air fresheners that don't really last very long, and they don't cover a lot of ground. Their ability to cover ground is minimal. So I figured essential oils, they're powerful. They can do a lot more than the other kind of odor eliminators. So went ahead and bought the Air Wick. I picked up the Hawaiian Breeze, I think it is. So let's just go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at this. Lasts up to 60 days. We'll be putting that to the test. They always say 60 days or 30 days, and usually by the time it's halfway through, it completely loses its strength. But because we're dealing with essential oils, this is supposed to be super good, and it has two ways that it produces fragrance, or I should say releases, out the top and the front. So like I said, I've never used Air Wick before. I've always been opposed to it, but now that it has the natural oils, I am super interested. Okay, so first hands-on impressions. I do like the fact that it is a form of glass. That's really nice. Glade went away from glass, which was kind of annoying. Let me see. It has a nice click on it. That's good. I like that a lot. Now let's see how it locks in. That's the question I have. How tight is it going to lock in? Ooh, that's pretty tight. That's a good lock. I have an 11-month-old, almost 1-year-old baby boy, and he loves to rip these things out of the walls. So when he rips them out of the wall, and I don't catch him in time, I don't want him to pull this out and start to suck on it. So let's give this a test. Okay, right away I do really like the fact that they show you exactly how much fragrance you're going to get by the size of these like water drops. And it has a very nice click turn to it, so you feel like you can get it precise, and it lets you go in between a setting. So that is really cool. Okay, so I have it on almost the lowest setting. I always like to start these things off very low, and then work my way up if I need to. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug this into my hallway outlet, and we'll see what it does. Okay, so this is just a quick comparison to the Glade new plug-in that they created. They have a plastic fragrance holder. The top is the only place where the fragrance comes out. It does not come out the front or the sides, and the amount of fragrance to come out is only shown on the back, and it is a smooth slide, so you don't even really know that you're doing anything. So when it's plugged into the wall, you will have no idea how much fragrance is going to come out, which ultimately means that you're probably going to put it on too high and then end up burning through one of these things really fast. These things come about half full, which I think leads to it only lasting about, I'd say, 12 days. And the ability for this fragrance holder to come out is ridiculous. Like my son has pulled this thing out of the wall, ripped this thing out, and had it in his mouth. So this is a definite no-no for my house. I will not be continuing to buy this product, this company, and as we know, SC Johnson, they're not the best anymore. So, all right, that's just a quick comparison. Okay, it's only been in use for about 15 minutes, and I'm already going to have to turn this thing down. Being in the small hallway, it is completely overtaken the bathroom that's off the hallway and the two back rooms. So this is very, very, very powerful. Okay, so it's been 1 week, 7 days since I plugged this in. First thoughts are it covers way more square footage than any other plug-in I've ever used. I did have to turn it up to the second fragrance. I started to notice it starting to dwindle, but 1 week in and we are going strong. I'm really liking this product. Okay, now we are 2 weeks in. We're still on the same setting as we were before, and we're looking like we are past the halfway point, if not right at the halfway point. The smell is still very strong. In fact, I had turned it up a smidge and then had to turn it back because I was noticing that it was very, very strong. So this thing with the essential oils is very, very powerful. Okay, so final thoughts on the Air Wick with essential oils. So it stated that it would last 60 days, but when I plugged it in January 24th, yesterday, February 18th, it ran completely out of oil. As you can see here, it only has a little bit in the bottom, and it started to smell really bad, similar to something burning and just really gross. And that's usually when these air fresheners are done. The maximum I turned it up to was right there, 2.5 fragrance drops. So that's a definite con, but the pros are that the essential oils really, really do a great job of covering your entire house. I think that Air Wick needs to retool this a little bit and maybe figure out a way to make it last longer and not end up smelling like a turd towards the end. So will I buy another Air Wick essential oil refill? Yes, I'm definitely all on board with this. It's definitely better than Glade, and so far it's better than Febreze. The pros are definitely there, and the cons are not enough for me to say I will not use this product ever again. So all in all, I would definitely recommend giving this a shot, give it a try. I think it is a good product for the household. My son actually figured out that this is not a toy, and he, basically said, I'm not going to rip it out of the wall anymore, Dad. And I was very, very happy about that. So that is really, really cool. All right, there you go. That's the Air Wick review. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, definitely like and subscribe. And if you want more videos like this, comment down below. Let me know what you think. All right. Once again, thank you so much for watching my videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.